This sweatshirt right here generated $10,000 in just 4 months on Etsy. And I'm going to show you a step-by-step on how you can emulate this design to start getting sales on your Etsy store, obviously without copying it. But I'm going to share exactly the process to create sweatshirts like this that can actually get you sales. We all know that the holidays is a great way to get sales, whether it's Halloween or even Christmas, as folks are actively looking for funny sweatshirts to wear during different Halloween parties or even Christmas parties. So I'm going to share with you exactly how to do this, how to create the design, where to draw your inspiration from, and how to upload it on Etsy. So without further ado, let's dive in. Under the hood and look at this particular listing to see how much it's generating on a monthly basis. If we open Everbee, we can see that it's generating on average 4,500 in sales, and it was uploaded about 4 months ago. I'm also interested to see which keywords are using to drive traffic. Looks like they're going after obviously the Halloween, spooky sweatshirt, custom Halloween, boo sweatshirt, etc. Needless to say, we know that this has a lot of potential. I know a question that I often get asked is how are these print-on-demand Etsy sellers getting their inspiration from? And something worth mentioning is that I don't know if you guys are aware of this brand, Anine Bing, which is a brand from fashion influencer. She created her own brand, and as you can notice, she's using kind of like a very similar font. So chances are this particular Etsy seller got inspired from some of those bestseller from Anine Bing, and Anine Bing is a very well-known fashion brand, very sought after, very popular. So needless to say, this shows that you really need to draw your inspiration from everywhere and really have your eyes peeled for opportunities, and also looking at what is kind of like a recurring trend. Varsity fonts as well are very trendy right now. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to do a quick search to see where I can find other opportunities so I can perhaps blend ideas together and create my own version, if you will. Without further ado, let me kind of share with you what I found. A bestseller that is also using the varsity font, simply having boot written in it. And notice as well how they added the little ghosts and bats. I'm going to create a design with some of these ideas as inspiration. I'm going to show you exactly how you can get this done. Let's open up Canva and create our design first and foremost. We're going to be using Gelato as our print-on-demand supplier. We need to actually sign in to look at the specs needed for our specific sweatshirt. Personally, I love Gelato because they have print-on-demand suppliers all over the world. So they have a really big global network, which enables you not just to sell in the US and in Europe, but also the ability to sell in Asia. So what does this mean? Well, your customers are going to get their product that they're buying from you much faster. And also the quality of their garments is amazing. I mean, personally, I really enjoy selling anything from Gelato. We're going to go ahead and sign in, and we're going to look at the specs for a specific sweatshirt that we're going to pick in order to create our Canva template and start creating our design. To find out the specs for the sweatshirt that we're going to create, we're going to go inside the Gelato app under their catalog and look for a sweatshirt that has a good base cost, along with different colors that we can leverage, and obviously a good material. So we're going to go in here, and I recommend that we use the Gildan 18,000 because it has different colors available for us. It also has the option of embroidery, plus the base cost is great for the quality. In order to find file specification, we're simply going to click here. And so these are the file specification, which you can have in metrics or also imperial inches. This is what we're going to grab to create our Canva template on Canva, right? So we're going to go on Canva and we're going to leverage this right here, or we can create it in inches, whatever floats your boat. The first thing we're going to do is create a template on Canva that is 30.5 by 40.6 centimeter. Once we've done that, we're going to go under apps. We're going to look for the Typecraft app. This is going to enable you to create this font that we saw in the sweatshirt. So the text, we're going to include what we want, in this case, boo. The font, we're going to use this font right here, which is called Pro Mesh Regular 123, which is the closest to the varsity font. Then we're going to click on Unfilled. The color, we're going to change it to black. And as you see here, we're going to see kind of like what the shape looks like. We're going to click on horizontal. We're going to also reset shape, horizontal. And now what we're going to do is like, we're simply going to elevate this O right here. So it has that little dent or that little curve that we saw in the other design. So we're going to add this design element. We're going to go ahead and make this just a little bit bigger. And now what we want to do is add another element. So we're going to go back up. We're going to add an element and we're going to add this little bat. The reason we want to add that is because we want our design to be a little bit more unique than the other designs that we saw. And what we're going to do as well is we're going to click on edit and we're going to go ahead and add some outline. So we're going to click on outline and we're going to change the color of the outline to white. The reason we want to do that is because obviously if we're going to use different color sweatshirts, we want to make sure that we have the ability for it to be seen. So we're going to change the color of the outline. And here we go. So here I'm going to show you, because I've already created different permutations for you guys to see. And one permutation we could use is this one. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and download this permutation, because obviously I'm going to be using burgundy or orange color. And so I want it to have white fonts so it pops out more. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go under share and download the PNG. So we want to make sure that it's a transparent PNG. So we're going to go to download. We're going to select the page, which is page 8. Then we're going to do transparent background, make sure that it's a PNG, and we're going to go ahead and download it. And now we're going to go back to Gelato and upload our artwork. So inside the Gelato dashboard, we're going to go under create product. We're going to do single product and we're going to pick the Jildian 18,000. We're going to go ahead and pick the colors. So we want to pick fall colors, obviously for Halloween. And then we're going to do direct to garment. I've already downloaded my file, so I'm going to go ahead and upload it here. And then what I'm going to do is I want to make sure that it's filled, so it's at full length. Then I'm going to go ahead and continue to mockups. I'm going to go ahead and add some mockups. By the way, you can also have the option of adding some premium mockups as well, which those are nice to have, especially when you are doing print on demand on Etsy. So this will be our main image. Then we're going to go ahead and continue to details. We're going to go ahead and change the title and make sure that we include plenty of specific keywords to help our search, and obviously as well change the description. Go ahead and make sure that our title and description have plenty of relevant keywords to help customers find our sweatshirt. And then we're going to go ahead and show product to store visitor, and you can also display with free shipping on your storefront if you wish. Granted, I do recommend that you make sure to charge shipping. And anyways, we're going to go ahead and continue to pricing. And I recommend with pricing, well, you can keep it at 50%, but I recommend that you update it to 40% to get started. And then we're going to go ahead and continue to review. And then we're simply going to go ahead and publish it on Etsy. One thing worth noting is that it's important for you to upload multiple variations to find your winner. We simply uploaded one variation. What we did is we looked at a couple bestsellers and we blended them together. So we took design elements from these different bestsellers to create our own unique design. But don't stop there. You might want to upload a boo with like a little ghost or other elements that are representative for Halloween. Or if you are doing Christmas design, the same applies. So needless to say, variations are going to make all the difference. One other thing worth noting as well is that Gelato makes it extremely easy for you to have upload process that is streamlined and help you through your Etsy journey of uploading all these multiple designs, along with the extremely fast shipping times, simply because they have suppliers all around the world. So really that's going to make all the difference in your Etsy journey. Well, that's a wrap. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. If you liked it, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel, as it helps my channel grow. Thank you for subscribing. And most importantly, if you have any questions, make sure to add them in the comment section. I'll do my best to answer each and every one of you guys. Bye. Catch you later.